We're going to do 2 exercises. Okay, let me work with Sholand and oh yeah, move from the hot seat. Okay, now Christian, you go first.
My most embarrassing experience it happened about 2 years ago.
Okay.
It happened about 2 years ago. When after I'd auditioned for Project Fame and it didn't work out. A week after, I got a call that they wanted me to perform at a dinner in the State House. So I was very happy about it. I went out, got new clothes and everything. And
they paid you?
Yeah, they had. So I got new clothes and everything to go and perform. On the day of the performance, I had dressed up, looking very good, very sharp. And then I went for the dinner. I'd been there for like 2 hours, and I was greeting people, I was meeting people. And because of some of the competitions I've been through in Ghana already. So
speak up,
because of some of the competitions.
Okay, speak up.
Because of some of the competitions I've been through in Ghana already, I was a known face. Everybody was looking at me in a very particular way. Apparently, the trousers I was wearing was torn. Right from the back here, down to the side. And
but you didn't know.
I had my hands in my pocket. So it was opened.
You didn't know?
2 hours, yes, I didn't know. 2 hours through, almost all the 2 hours that I spent there meeting and greeting people, my butt was torn.
Nobody told you.
And nobody could tell me. And I had my hands in my pocket.
What color knickers were you wearing?
I had a white boxers.
What color trousers were you wearing?
Black. I was in a mirror shoe, a red socks, black pants, black shirt, and a wine jacket. And I had my hands in my pocket like this, and I was going around. And every time I do this, it opens. And for 2 hours, I was roaming around that place. So everybody was looking at me in a particular way, but I thought probably it's because, oh yeah, they know me. I had no idea. So it was when I was called to go and perform that. When I was climbing the stage, the floor manager was like, but your trousers is torn. I was so embarrassed because I had to go and stand in front of all these people and sing. It was so embarrassing. I didn't know whether I should climb the stage, whether I should change my pants. And even if I wanted to change my pants, where would I change it? What would I be wearing? So then I just got down and told him I was coming. Left quietly.
You didn't sing?
No. It was so embarrassing. I was so ashamed.
So what happened to the money they paid you?
The guy called me and he was like, the man that asked him to call me heard the news. So instead of me refunding the money, I would have to come and perform some other time.
Okay.
But it was so embarrassing. I couldn't stay for the dinner again. I had to leave and go home. And I cried when I got home.
Oh.
Yeah, I cried when I got home because I felt like at least it will compensate the fact that I didn't get a call for Project Fame and everything.
Yes, and then to have that on top of it.
Yeah, it was really, really embarrassing.
That's
I was
horrible.
so ashamed.
But somebody should have told you.
I don't know. Everybody kept looking at me. Like, I don't know. Everybody was just looking at me like, okay. I thought, oh, okay. It's because they know me. Because they know me.
Nice.
It was so disgraceful. I don't want to go back there. Really.
Okay. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Yes, Shola?
Yes, ma'am. 2 years ago, I was supposed to meet a lady for the very first time, we've been talking over the phone for like weeks now. So we're supposed to go out for the very first time. So we decided that we're going to go to ShopRite to meet there. And actually, that was my first time in ShopRite. So
Which of the ShopRites?
Ikeja.
Okay.
Ikeja. I just got to Lagos. I'm a Kwara boy, Ilorin boy.
Oh, you're an Ilorin boy.
Ilorin boy.
Okay.
So
when did you come to Lagos?
2 years ago. I actually came for my youth service.
Okay.
Yes. So I got there. I was new. Everything was new to me, and I saw the girl, very beautiful, charming, and all that. And before coming, I didn't really have much on me. So I was calculating. I was just calculating about this girl. This is how much I have. I need to get back home.
Which was how much? Let's hear. We want to hear the whole story.
Okay. I had like I was able to also. I was able to also, I mean, with the help of my guys, you know, as a youth service corper. I was able
much?
to also for like 3,000, 3,000. Just listen, now. Just listen. So the girl saw me. Shola, yay! She has seen my pictures. I've seen her pictures, and I was really
Over the
looking
phone.
over the phone,
Okay.
over the phone. So I was really looking cool and all that, doing big boy. And she told me, the first thing she told me, hey Shola, we need to see a movie right now. We need to see a movie. Movie is like 2,000 or 2,000. We need to see a movie right now.
No, 2,000 for the two of you now.
2,000 naira. No, just one person. 1,500. No, 1,500.
It's 1,500 now.
1,500.
Yes, so it's 3,000 for the two of you.
3,000 is, I was wearing my Jordan that I just got. Jordan, everything was, I was looking fly. And she said, Shola, please, I want us to see a movie right now. I said, no problem. And okay, I need ice cream. I said, all right, no problem. Let's go. And while we were going, we were supposed to go through an elevator, and practically that was my first time too. So I was destabilized on an elevator. Yeah.
Okay.
I was destabilized too. So while we got to the stairs, I was just looking. I was looking up. I didn't even know where to go. So she said, Shola, come along. She was already on it. Come along.
No, she was already on the elevator.
She was already on the elevator.
When you had arrived.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was still calculating. I was, oh boy, 3,000 naira. How am I going to do it? So immediately I stepped on the elevator. I thought, I would just be walking like, I just fell. Man, it was so terrible.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Escalator.
Elevator. Sorry.
The
escalator. That was my first time on an escalator.
So you were walking. Okay.
I was just walking,
Yes,
freely.
you can walk on the escalator now. It's no problem.
It was crazy. That was my first time. So very, very hard for the very first time. So I just stepped on it like that. I fell.
Emeka, take off your hat, please.
I fell from the escalator, and there was a standstill. Everybody was just looking at me. Oh boy, waiting do you? You be JJC for here. I be waiting. You know Sabi and all that. I was ashamed to get up. I felt like going into the ground, entering the ground. So I could not get up. I could not do anything. And before I got up, I was thinking, oh boy, we did go home. I will just use this as an opportunity just to tell the girl that let's just go, let's get out of this place and, just get somewhere else. But me falling from an escalator was really, really embarrassing for me. And she had to come back. She had to come down to pick me up. Okay, this is how we do it. And had to just...
No, this is how we do it. How did she do that? No, go back to that. I need you to go back to that point. Now you fell. Who came around at that time when you fell?
The girl.
No, when you fell.
When I fell,
yes.
There was a standstill at ShopRite. There, everybody was just looking. How come? Don't you know your way up or something? Yeah, with everything, I was looking fly. So I was just on the ground. I couldn't get up. Yeah. I couldn't get up on my own. I was so ashamed.
Yes, go on.
I was so scared. I was so scared.
Yes,
so
go on.
The girl now came back again. She came back and held me by my hand. So this is how we do it. And she was now bringing me, just stay by my side. And we got up together. And even we went upstairs to see the movie. I told her, hey babe, I don't feel like seeing any movie right now. I think, would you just and I can't allow you to go together, based on this. Can we
Go
just
together or go alone?
go in together? Yeah.
Okay.
I can't allow her to go in alone. So that was what I told her. Can we just go somewhere else? Maybe just go to ShopRite. Let's just get maybe some few things, maybe chicken and all that. And chicken is cheaper. Chicken like 250, you can get 250, 250 naira. So she didn't even understand. She just said, okay. I'm sorry. Just calm down. So that was how we just went. Yeah. That's it. That was just my easy escape. It was just God. It was orchestrated by God. God helped me out. So I didn't have to go through taking her to the movie. Yeah, she gets the second embarrassment. Going to see a movie.
So, but you ended up eating chicken.
Eating chicken, 250. I spent like 1,000 naira, like 1,500 thereabouts, and I had 1,500.
So the fall was a saving grace.
It was really a saving grace for me.
Okay.
For real.
Okay. Very good. I have a recording of that. I'm going to look at it. But what I got from your eyes, for the first time, there was a lot of expressiveness in those eyes. There was a twinkle. There was the. Let me show you. Let's do a playback. Okay, now. Your mommy J is not the best of gizmo people. But what I was trying to get. No.
We went upstairs to see the movie. I told her, I don't feel like seeing I think. And I can allow you to
come and have a look at it.
Go together or go in together, yeah. I can't allow her to go in alone. So that was what I told her.
These are the things we don't get on stage with your eyes. I want you to see it again. Ugo, come and see something.
We went upstairs to see the movie. I told her, hey babe, I don't feel like seeing.
Yeah.
I think you just, and I can allow you to go together, based on this. Can we go together or go alone? Go in together, yeah. Okay. I can't allow her to
Your eyes are telling a story. Do you get? You saw it.
Yes.
Your eyes are telling a story. Now this is yours. Watching. Unfortunately, I didn't get as much, but I'll keep at it. Your eyes are beginning to speak more. Right. Finally, we're breaking it. Okay. Well done, the two of you. I really don't have a problem with Christian, so I knew I was going to get what I was going to get, but it was you I needed to get, and you just went there. You went. So that's it. All right. I think what happens with you is that you let your stage fright, you control your stage fright, but not enough. You control it to the point where you can perform and perform well. All right? But you zone out. Except when you did the Yoruba ones. The Yoruba ones, you were in your element. You felt very confident, you felt very comfortable, but not with the others. You do a good performance, but I don't get any connectivity. It's the connectivity I'm looking for. All right? Try and let those, just get into the character of the song. Like they've been telling you, you get into the character of the song. Once you get into the character of the song, your face will it will just do what you are feeling. All right? Accept the character you have been given. Forget Shola. All right? Very nice work. Well done. Okay, very good. Now, and I think this is also helping you all to know about each other a little bit more, and not really, and I also accept that you all, no matter where you're from, you've all been to the same experiences in one way or the other. Rookie and Daniela, next. Yes, sorry. Ooh, Flourish and Daniela, yay. Yes, Daniela, go first.
Okay. Some of us already know because I don't shut up about it.
You don't shut up about it. Okay.
It's one of my past relationships. I sort of knew. My instinct told me he was cheating.
Okay.
So and then
Want to sit down?
I broke up with him, and then after some days he came to my door, my gate, and he kept banging, and he kept banging, and I opened the gate, and I'm like, why are you doing this? And he knelt down and he said, why would I just break up with him based on some notion I had? And then because of what he said and how he said it, I believed him, and we came back together, only for me to walk in on him and the same girl, and it was so many emotions going on because I really believed him. It was very sad, but then again, it was embarrassing because I sort of knew. I don't know. I fell for.
Okay. Wait.
for
Now
the-
I'm going to take you back in the story. Why did you go there in the first place? And where did you go? His house?
Yeah.
You went to his house. Why did you go?
I needed to pick up my shoes.
Your
left
shoes
my
were
shoes.
there. Okay. Why did you leave your shoes there?
I forgot it
You
there.
forgot it there. Okay. The day before or something?
Yeah.
You
day
forgot
before.
it the day before. All right. So you went there to pick up your shoes. You opened the door. Was there evidence of anybody else in the house?
No, it was just the two of them.
No. At that time, did you know there were two people in the house?
Yeah, I walked in. They were in the sitting room.
It was so you
Yeah.
knew there were two people in the house.
Yeah.
How did you know there were two people in the house?
Oh, before I walked in.
Yes.
No. I
Okay, so
didn't.
when did you walk? Where did you find them?
In the sitting room. The
Oh.
gate was open. The door was open. So I walked. He wasn't expecting me because he didn't know I forgot my shoes.
Okay, so as soon as you get in, when you open, is it the front door? You go
Front
through.
door.
So when you go through the front door, the first place you see is the sitting room,
Yes.
and you found them in the sitting room. That's horrible. That is horrible. That is horrible. Ooh. Sorry about that. So what did you do?
I just froze
Okay.
and I couldn't do anything.
Did you know the girl?
Yeah, we all went to the same university.
Was she your friend?
No.
Okay, thank God for that. Okay. Was she pretty?
Not as pretty as I.
Good. All right. Okay. And so how did it end?
And I was too embarrassed because he wasn't kind of guy I would have dated normally.
Okay.
He wasn't so hot. He wasn't so tall, and so.
So why did you date him?
Because I thought he was in love with me, and
Okay.
I really liked him too. So that was why it was embarrassing because my friends would always say, "What are you doing with this guy?" And so I thought because we're in love, that was enough for me. So it was
But that was the last day you saw each other.
yeah.
Good. Good. So, what do you take from that? When a guy tells you next time that he's not cheating and you feel he's cheating, what do you do?
I leave.
Once you feel it. Once you feel it. And do you see the girl anymore? Do you see him anymore?
No.
No. Are you in a relationship now?
Yeah, but
Good.
because of that, emotionally, I'm not. Ever since
very
that
protective.
relationship, yeah, I just locked up and closed up everything. So
So whoever the next one is. So this present one has to really work to get your trust. Good. Good. Let them prove themselves. Because you're worth more than that. Yeah? When did this happen?
2 years ago.
Wow.
2013. 2013 last year.
Last year. So it's still pretty fresh. Sorry. That is horrible. Guys. You're not a good. Guys. Yes. Exactly. They just come. You just come from another planet. I don't understand. Excuse me. Why? What do girls?
Girls.
Girls have broken his heart too.
Girls have broken his heart.
4. Back to back.
Back to back.
Yes.
3 back to back. So they're all what? They are married now, or you were dating them once they were married?
They're all married now.
They're all married now.
They left me and they went to marry. In fact, the last one I dated got married to someone that was very, very close to me while I was in school.
Oh, Lord.
They're married.
Oh.
So girls.
Okay, wait. Now it's not you. I'm doing flourish now. Yes, flourish. Yeah. I know. Yes.
Okay. Mine happened 3 years ago.
Okay.
I was in Cyprus. I schooled in Cyprus.
In Cyprus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a new semester, and at that point in time, my parents had financial issues.
Okay.
So they always send me my fees, my accommodation, my everything. So they had this.
Ugo, behave yourself. Yes, go on.
They had this major financial setback at that point.
Yes.
So I couldn't get my fees in time.
Okay.
So I wasn't going to school. I stayed at home for that. And my friends and everyone, they were already going to school. And
Yes.
so I sat down at home for like the first weeks. So my friend was going to school one day and she was like, just come with me, let's just go so you won't be bored. So I was like, I don't see anybody. Like, I don't want to see anyone. And she was like, don't worry, no one will see you. Just
Don't
wait
they
for
allow
me.
you to pay installmentally in your school?
At that time, they hadn't started that. But they started later.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said, okay, I'm going to go with you. I'll just go in and wait for you at the bank because we wanted to take some money. And we got to school and I was just there. And we just passed one road that I saw everybody, all my classmates, everybody, they were just there standing, and I was so embarrassed because everyone knew that I had not registered, and it was just embarrassing for me at that moment because I didn't want to see anybody. And so when I just saw them, I was like, Jesus, like I felt very embarrassed at that moment. And they kept looking at me like...
Now, I can understand being embarrassing for you, Flourish, because you're one of those, you like to be, what's the word now? You really like to have everything sorted. You like to be almost like the top of the pile. Do you understand? You like to be the top of the pile. And so when you're not, it almost tears at your, it affects your ego. It really does. It really does. So I can understand that. For a lot of people, I don't know how many people here would be very embarrassed that they haven't paid their school fees.
I've had that several.
Yes, so you know.
School a lot.
You
just
what?
sit outside the school.
I didn't even spend my own.
What?
I even spent my school.
I've done that before.
Doesn't even mean anything.
You know?
Wait till they let us back in.
Yes, I mean, you know, so for quite a lot of people, I think it's an experience that you've been through so many times. There's, you know, the money isn't coming in time. Something is happening with the federal government. They are changing the law about this, that. So you go to, excuse me, they haven't. Nigeria is not sent. I'm not allowing them to send money at the moment. They will send it. Can I go into where you go? You know,
the click, like I don't know how to explain it.
yeah. No. I'm trying to say
The set of people
that you are moving
there,
around with.
Yeah.
It's the set of people you are moving around with. So they are all. Everybody has their money. Everybody has this. Everybody's wearing whatever Gucci watches and things like that.
Yeah, basically.
That's. Why did you find your level?
No, it was everybody in the school basically.
Yeah,
We had just few Nigerians.
Okay. No. Are you telling me that Cyprians, all Cypriots can afford to pay? No. I can assure you.
They pay lower than us.
Exactly. Exactly. And even they will be paying instrumentally.
Yeah. International
Yes.
students pay more.
They pay more, exactly. You know? So, but it's just, so you were very...
If that isn't good enough, I have a second one.
No, it's okay. That's, because of your personality, it is. Because I know you. You like every... you know? Maybe the next exercise will work for you better. Okay? But good one. At least you've shared that one. Okay. Next, I want to see, it's you guys. So that'll leave you guys as last. Yes. I really don't need to see you, but it will be interesting to just hear your embarrassing stories just for the fun of it. Why? Why should she go first?
Ladies first.
Says, no, you go first.
All right. Mine happened when
Sit down. It's
I was
alright.
okay. I was invited for a program at a church here in Lagos.
Yes.
So
Okay, your
I went
voice
to-
will come out better. Stand up, I beg. I'm tired
Yes.
of shouting. Speak up. Yes.
So I went with some of my friends, some of my guys, and we went.
Move this way.
Okay. When they actually lodged us in a hotel,
Yes.
and then we're there. So it was now time for us to go and perform,
Yes.
like go into the church and perform. So they came to
Speak
call
up.
us. They came to call us to come and perform, and then we're all seated on the couch, chilling. So I thought, okay, man, let me use the toilet. I'll be back, guys. So let me demonstrate the way I did it. So I went. I used the toilet. I pulled my trousers because
Do it
I was
this
wearing
way.
a
Do it
suit.
this way. Yes.
Yes, so I was putting on a suit with a bow tie. All of us wore the same thing. So, okay, let me do it well. So I came out. Hey, so guys, like as they talk now, you know, say all this kind of thing where guys they do these days for the music industry, you know, they pay at all. Rara. So I don't know what you guys are saying because basically me, I'm not going to go to that on that stage and go and start messing up myself. And my guys were looking at me. And one of us was so foolish enough that he said, okay, oh yeah, more they go now, they don't call us. So we're going. And I was just feeling cool. And then my guy said, Geoffrey, you did okay. I said, yeah, why? I'm alright. Geoffrey, are you really sure that you're alright? I said, I did, why? Why? And I looked down and I was wearing my boxers.
You were what?
Just my boxers. I forgot my trousers in the toilet. So, and we were almost going, and that guy, if he didn't stop me, we would have gone outside the hotel
You
room.
didn't realize
I
it?
didn't realize it. I was just carried away with the
What were you thinking
conversation
about?
and everything. So really
You weren't
deep.
cold.
Nothing. I was just there. I was just with the suit because I had finished looking at the mirror, the bow tie in the bathroom. I was feeling cold, and I forgot myself completely. So I was just going out with the boxers and all, and you know, going outside. And it was the other guy. I said, Geoffrey, guy, calm down. Yo, you know where trust are. And I just looked at myself. I said, I see what happened to me like this. And I went into the bathroom. So I was not even thinking, like, what happened?
When did you even take off the trousers?
Yes, when I took off, because I was trying to.
Take off your trousers?
No, what happened was I stole. I went to the
Yes,
toilet.
yes.
I finished that.
Yes.
And so I'd cleaned myself up. And
Yes.
then I was looking at the mirror. So I was thinking about what we're talking about.
Yes, but why
So
did you
in
have
the
to take
process-
your trousers all off?
Yes, all that. I normally do that when I like to do that because I
Okay,
want to be
just
free
to feel
and all that. Yes.
comfortable and all that.
Liberty.
Liberty. Oh my word!
So
do you still do that now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
But you remember.
Yeah. So, but I remember this time because each time I take it, I remember the fact that okay.
I must remember to put it back on.
Yes, I must remember to put it back on. I have this funny set of friends that when we do stuff like, and you need to see the expression on their faces. My guys were like, Geoffrey. So it was something else.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yes.
Okay, so my most embarrassing would be in Ghana when I was in court.
In court?
Yeah.
What are you going to do in court? Okay, now the mystery unfolds.
I was raped and they were prosecuting the guy who raped me. And, we had to go to court almost every 2 weeks before we went to the Supreme Court. So, there was this time when we went there, everything was just in my head. And then that day, there were a lot of people there with their own cases, and the judge would listen to all of them. And mine was the first they called, so everybody was seated there. And they had to read out my case in front of everybody. And it was the way they even put the case wasn't the way it even happened.
Whoa.
So I just looked like the idiot. So, and everybody, I could just feel eyes at my back, standing there. I could just feel people looking at me, feeling like this useless girl. That kind of, and none of it was my fault. But for me, that was the most embarrassing thing because this is my own life.
Yes.
Now I'm free to talk about it because it's over 2 years now. Even that experience have helped me with other ladies who have gone through similar experience before, so I've been able to help them. But at that point, it wasn't at all. At that point, I was terrified. I was put down. It was humiliating, and then in front of the court, and I didn't know that was going to be the experience. Probably if I'd known, I would have just let the guy go. If I know that I'll go through 6 months of torture, I'll have just let the guy go. But, every time they had to come and talk about, and I felt to just be, okay, maybe it's just me and the judge and the other people, the police guys.
Which is actually the way it should be. It should, and I think that's what, we need to fight for in the women's movement. That when women go through that, it's not something that should be there in open court. It's something that should be discussed with the those involved, and the judge, the lawyers, the two people involved, and that's it. Or, that's it. Wow. That was something horrible.
It was horrible. It was horrible. For 6 months, I kept going back and forth every 2 weeks.
And with so many people
involved. It was terrible.
That's horrible. That's psychologically damaging. Wow, good girl. Yeah, much stronger for it now, Abby. And are you in a relationship now?
No, not really. What was that?
What did you say? She says yes, you say no. Are you in a relationship now?
Yes, with the Lord Jesus Christ. He's,
Sorry?
with the Lord Jesus Christ.
That's your relationship now. Are you in a relationship with a human? Yeah. I mean, our Lord is.
I do have a very close friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here.
Okay. And obviously they know.
Yeah.
So hopefully it will. Okay. Interesting. I don't want to go through that, because it should have been to get to the core, But I almost feel like saying, but you don't. You actually bring the drama. So I don't know whether you go there or not. When you're performing, but you bring the drama anyway. So I don't have any point. It's I for you. What I need is for the singing to gel. But good. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. Next set.
Oh.
Okay, they have to stay there. Don't worry. They have to stay there. Yes, stand.
Good morning, class. My name is Ugo, and one of the most embarrassing moments that I could think of now, when all this that is very close to Christian's experience. When I used to play guitar for music artists, and then we always used to go and
you used to
play
play
the
guitar for
music artists.
Music artists, okay.
So and it's so much fun to perform on stage and to be the axeman. That's what they call guitarists.
Okay.
And in our regular manner, right before we go on stage, we just always prop each other down and say, we could do this. And I'm a very dramatic person, so sometimes I do this in the house, even here, when I'm going on stage and I stretch like I'm going to do hard work. In my process of getting ready and stretching with my guys, I did, and then my pants ripped off just before we were going on stage. And in our performance routine, I have this guitar solo that is very interactive with ego. It's one of the parts where we always jump together. So during the performance, I hid a whole lot behind because I was already very embarrassed. Before I was going, people were like, guy, wait till your trouser now. I stretched. The thing just say, okay, stay for backstage. And then we got on stage and then we started to perform. And then it got there, and then I was playing the solo, and Ego was like, "Where's this boy?"
Okay.
She had not looked back all the while because she was interacting with the audience. She was like, "Where's this boy?" And then she spotted me in the corner. She was like,
"Oh yeah, now."
I'm like, "Ladies and gentlemen, my guitarist."
And you had to come out.
My guitar was here. I'm very uncomfortable playing the guitar here. I like to keep, if I'm going to do a good job, I'm going to have to keep the guitar close to my body because I could have put it down to cover that part. But it was so long, even up to this place, unless I was going to play like this.
Yeah.
Oh God. So she called me, and then I came up stage like this. And then immediately I got up front, she just saw it, and the embarrassment on her face made me very, very embarrassed. Every time I'm with she jumped to my guitar solo.
Wow.
She jumped to the guitar solo. Immediately she saw it, like, she was like, oh. Next, move on. But it was really, really embarrassing for me. Facing backstage was one thing for me. And then coming out, having to come out in front of the entire audience with ripped.
Oh.
Yes. That looked like a style.
Yes, as a style. Exactly.
My brain went on hibernation.
Brain?
It's easy to think about it now. When you are just about to step on stage,
but I mean, she's making a lot of sense because these things can happen, wardrobe malfunction, just as you're getting on stage. So you have to think quickly. What can I do to counter it? Is do something so that it doesn't look like. And then the way people are nowadays, grunge, the grunge style is so tattered. It's so tattered. People are, it's us here. I mean, we're, thank God, we're all still very, very decent in our way of dressing. But, sometimes something like that happens. Turn it into a style.
I hope it doesn't happen again.
Exactly.
Upside note.
Okay.
Tear the other one.
Yes, exactly. Tear the other one, just find something.
I was
yes, Clement.
I remember when I got my first NG, I was in JHS 1, about to go to 2.
Yes.
And before I entered that school, we had to write an exam.
Okay.
And I was the first.
Okay.
So everybody knew that I was good. But when I was about to go to when I got to JHS 1, second term, I didn't go to school because that was when I got my injury.
Okay.
So second term, third term, JHS 2, first term, I didn't go to school.
Wow.
Because I was always in the house.
Yes.
And when I recovered a little, I had to be repeated.
Yes.
And in my primary school, some of the small children came, so I had to be in the same class with them.
Oh.
And the headmaster knew that I was good.
Yes.
So he was like, if you think you can go to meet, with your classmates, you can. But my dad said,
No.
it's not advisable, so I
Yes.
should.
Repeat.
And for the repeaters, their names are supposed to be pasted on the notice board.
Oh.
And my juniors too, they know that even in primary school, I was good.
Yes.
So when they came, they saw my name on the notice board, Clement. And when they entered the classroom, and they were all short, I was the tallest.
You were tall.
So they entered the classroom and I was at the back. I had to put my head down. Then they all entered. That was their first day in school. They all entered and I was already in class because I don't want to be the last to be in class. So I was the last person in class. So I just sat down, my head down. But at that time, I wasn't all that fit.
Okay.
So I was still in
On crutches.
my crutches. So I spent like 2 weeks with them. And when they come and they even say sorry, I remember one girl that I used to help her in her homework when she comes to me and she coming to me and put my hands, oh Clement, sorry. So I had to leave. So I told my dad that I don't think I can school there anymore. And during that week I fell. So I had to go back to the hospital for treatment. So I didn't go to school at all. My embarrassment was for a long time, for a very long time. I couldn't go out.
Your fault.
Yes, but
Didn't you get counseling whilst you were in
yes,
whilst you were in the UK?
yes,
They gave you counseling.
yeah, they did. And surprisingly, when I came back and I wrote exams with my juniors,
Yes.
when I went to my SHS school, when I went there, I was the third highest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I went there. And
Yeah.
I still
No,
tried.
because it's either the counseling wasn't good because it's something. It wasn't your fault. You had the challenge, so there's nothing you could have done about it, But it was still embarrassing. How do we handle this issue of repeating for young people? Why is it such a? It can be a very. It happened to my son. My son had to repeat at one time, and so I just moved. I could see that he wasn't prepared to do it, so I had to move his school. But then it also affected him psychologically for quite a while because it took him a long time to settle. But when he finally settled, he goes and studies 1 degree. He comes back with 2 at exactly the same time. So somewhere along the line, he got his balance back. But it's something that I always wonder about. How do we work it with young people? Anyway, so good exercise, nice, good. I like what I've got, but it's still we're still tipping, we're still touching at the iceberg. We're not getting where I want us to go. Now it seems like we still have some time, so I'm going to move you back. What? You had something? No, not you. It's Emeka. Since we have a bit of time. Now, Emeka, I want us now to go to the happiest time. We're going to do 2 exercises. I want the happiest time. Let's start with the happiest time. What time have you been so happy? Talk to us about it. A happy time.
Is when I received the call from Project Fame from Uncle Ben.
Speak up.
Is when I received the call from Uncle Ben that I was one of the contestants, the top 24 contestants to be in Project Fame. So I was very, very happy then.
Where were you?
I was in a bus.
Speak up.
I was coming back from school.
Okay.
From school. We just finished our final.
Which school is that?
Abia State University.
Okay, so you are in Abia State.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. So after my exam, I was in a bus when I received the call.
Are you in your final year?
No.
Wow, what year are you in?
My first year.
You're in first year?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then in that environment, they don't really know what Project Fame is all about.
Okay.
So I was like shouting, yeah!
Was that how you shouted? You were in the bus.
Yes, ma'am.
You were in the bus. And then, what were you wearing on that day?
Okay, I was on native.
Okay. What
Ankara,
kind of native? Ankara native. Long trousers.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
And buba.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. What color?
Yellow with a mixture of green.
Okay, good. Did you have your bag, your school bag, or it was just your books?
My question paper.
Your question paper. That's
yes,
all you had. Where was your pen?
In my pocket.
In your pocket, okay. Right, so where were you sitting on in the bus?
At the second line of the bus, as in the second to the last line.
Second to the last line from at the back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, go on.
So when I'm in the bus and my phone rang. Hello? Then Uncle Ben now said, am I speaking to Emeka Nelson? I said, yes. So you are on to Uncle Ben, Project Fame. I was like, then he now said, congratulations, you are selected among the top 24 contestants who come to Lagos to come to Lagos for Project Fame. I was like, Jesus, hallelujah, Jesus, praise God, hallelujah, Jesus. No, I was like, their leg, they like this now. Jesus. And the driver was like, I'm telling you, the voice was like, and they were shouting Jesus. Somebody was sleeping in the bus. So she thought that, something was happening. Or accident. She was like, Jesus. She was shouting Jesus with me. Jesus. Then the driver now parked. And I sat down back. Hallelujah. And Uncle Ben was, I was like, hallelujah. He was like, hello. And I put the phone on my ear. Hello. He said, stop. Stop making noise. Don't thank me yet until when you come for the 24. Yes. If you are lucky, you'll be selected among the top, the people that will be
going to the house,
into the academy. And they were one guy nearly slapped me.
But that was well done. Thank you. Good. Very good. Okay, so you got the happiest moment. All right? I want us to go to something totally different now. Good. I like the fact that you're now prepared. You're prepared to go into the exercise. You're prepared to jump. That's it. Now I want to go to the saddest moment. Seriously sad. Think of something so sad. So sad.
That was when I okay, Abia State University, then my name was among the people, the student, the incoming student that, that have gotten the admission into the university. That was 2010. When did they play the last World Cup in South Africa? 2010, yeah. So my name, I got to the school and I saw my name in the board, as one of the students.
What are you
that I've
studying?
gotten guidance and counseling.
Okay.
That I've gotten admission into the, Abia State University. But I saw my name then and I went back, I came back to Lagos to gather myself, my stuff and every other thing. So when I go back to the school, I went there because they said you are going to copy your reg number, your stuff, things like that. So when I got there, I couldn't find my name there any longer. And they've turned the list, so they've pasted another list there. So I couldn't find my number. So I have to go back to the admin block, and I explain everything to them. They checked the list again. They couldn't, and I didn't copy my number. I didn't know that they will refer me back to my number. I believe that okay, I've gotten the admission. It's just to go back to the admin block, pay my school fee, and do every other. So when I got back there, I couldn't find my name. Is not there. I went to the admin block. They couldn't rectify the issue, so I have to come back. That was how I lost
No.
the admission.
You lost a year.
I lost the admission.
So you had to retake JAM?
Exactly, ma'am.
No. Didn't they have a copy?
Now schools like they will give your spot to another student.
Were you late?
Not really, because the admission is still going on then. Some students are still paying.
Now, yes, that's shocking. All right? But what made you sad about it?
Because I have to take JAM again. I have to sit for another JAM and wait for another year.
Why does that make you sad that you have to? I mean, if you had failed, you would have had to repeat it. Okay, so why did that make you sad?
Because I believe that time is going. My mates, that 2010, I think I graduated from secondary school 2006. So 2010, many of my mates, just 4 years now, so they are graduates.
Well, they probably graduated. Yes.
School. So after that incident, I said to myself that, I'm not doing JAM again, and I was so sad because.
Okay, let's go back. When we've heard the circumstances, but I'm not getting the emotions of it. When you got that, when you went to the admin office, what did you say to them? Remember yourself in the admin office.
Actually, I cried. I knelt down begging the woman, but she said there's nothing she can do. Assuming I have my reg number, she can rectify it, and she can easily sort it out. And then when stuffs like that, they don't computerize it. It's not on. I don't know how is on hard copy. Yeah, then. So they couldn't rectify the issue.
Okay, there's something I'm going to say now. You young people, you all say that the governance should come to your hands. All right, that you're the next people in line for governance and things like that. This kind of situation, how would you handle it?
Let's start by computerizing everything, making sure everything is documented.
Speak up.
It will first start by making sure everything is documented. Are you saying how to rectify
his situation
Yes.
as it is. If he already has the name, then I would go to the source from where they got his results from, that he first took the exam, and then you now find the source. I mean, there are always solutions. There are always solutions. But then to generalize the solution is to actually computerize everything, making sure there's data of everything. Apart from even educational wise, there's data of transportation, there's data of hospitals, there's data of everything in computer. That's just the solution.
Yes,
And
I'm listening.
We were in his shoes and this happened.
No. I'm not saying if you are in his shoes. There's obviously something wrong with the system. It's a systemic thing.
Yeah.
It's a system because this is somebody that said my name was there.
Yeah.
So obviously one of the things he should have done was to write his name down and the number beside it. All right. But then what else do you do? That's his side. That's what he should have done. But he didn't do it.
He should have spoken out, yeah.
No, but there should have been. Yes, and the admin says they couldn't. Why can't the admin do something? Why? Do you understand? Exactly. There must be.
No, he has not paid.
But he hasn't paid yet. It's just jams.
Result that they posted. He had a result that was posted, Abi.
They pasted the list of
That they've accepted.
That they have accepted.
Into their university.
So there must have been a copy of that list somewhere.
Negligence on the part of the person that was there on that day.
So what is the solution to that? Because it's negligence.
It's negligence.
Complete
She was just
negligence.
maybe she was not in the mood. Maybe she was not in the mood to go back to the list and start
then
checking again. So
don't
she just
computerize
he
it,
or
you
she.
understand?
Yeah.
No, so what do you do to that kind of person?
You make a report.
I would go,
Make
if
a
I was
report.
Emeka, I'll go back to the first source that transferred it to the school. That's the board, the JAM board or somebody
Yes.
that done the results. That first, before getting to that second point.
And make a report.
I'll make a report. Yeah. And I think that's a lesson for everybody because there are things that do happen that don't make sense, and governance is not only about the people who are leading, it's also making the people who are leading accountable. There has to be accountability. 12 months in somebody's life is not beans. So don't allow it. Don't allow it. Fight. Make people accountable. Okay? Next time that happens, make people account if they have, and then if she refuses, then take it on to the higher authority. If they don't do it, then take it to the, there must be somewhere that you can go. There's always a solution because the idea of pushing things like that is one, because we do want a change in the lackadaisical attitude in which people are doing things. Two, so that it doesn't happen to somebody else and it doesn't draw our nation back. It happens to, that's nonsense.
Computerizing it now.
That's nonsense because you see, the thing is that when someone like you now gets into a position of power and you do not have a strong moral, a sense strong of morality, of what is right and what is wrong, you continue the status quo because you've been hit on for so long. Do you understand? Whereas instead of thinking that this thing can be fought and it can be made better and it mustn't happen to other people. That's disgusting.
So this approach is fighting back.
Yes, it is. Yes, dear.
As a new captain of this week.
Yeah, the captain,
Yes.
Father Lord, yes.
So, on behalf of the contestants, we want to apologize for for our indiscipline, way and mannerism of living in the academy and all that. A lot of things have gone on even during our stay in this academy. We've had series of exchange of words and other negative things. We just want to say that we are so sorry, and we want you to please help us talk to Miss Ige, Miss Kafi, and Uncle Ben for us to please, temper justice with mercy and forgive us, and they should see us that, okay, we are just young people and we are coming up. We don't know everything, and this is a ground where we have come to learn. And
Yes, but you see, the answer is that do you believe you've come to learn? Because I think that's part of the problem as well. I don't think all of you believe you have come to learn. I think you feel that you are entitled. There's a sense of entitlement. We're in the house, and
I want to disagree to
Okay.
that. I want to believe that everybody here came to learn. In the process of life, each time when you're on a course to achieve something, you get distracted at some point. So it happens. So I want to believe that at some point we were distracted, we were carried away, and we thought that in our minds that we had arrived and we could do anything we want to do. But we've realized that we have been foolish all this while, and we have been wrong, and we want to beg that you help us, beg Uncle Ben and the rest of other faculties to please forgive us and see us as their children and their younger ones.
I shall appeal to them on your behalf. I shall appeal to them on your behalf, and by God's grace.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, okay. All right. Thank you, Shola. God bless you. Thank you.
Project Fame! What a feeling!
Brought to you by MTN.